It's Madden NFL 24, and we'll see the Broncos towering tight end. No one's been busier this season as he currently paces the NFL in receptions. It's the Broncos and the Bills on Monday night.
Season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16.
And the opening kickoff will not be returned as that will be a touchback.
So here come the Bills on offense for the first time. And a glance here at the veteran who will be leading them now in his 8th year in the NFL.
Well, the silver lining from last week, he played phenomenally, kept the ball clean, and led them to the end zone several times. You know these NFL quarterbacks, though, they trade away all those touchdowns if it meant getting the win. That's his focus this week.
It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Ridder with it after the play fake. That one complete. It's tanked down.
And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. 33 yards that time.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
Now Ridder to throw on first down.
He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and end up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. Give him 3 yards on the run. Now they'll need to draw up something good here on 3rd and 13.
Looking to throw it here. Ridder.
And this is going to be incomplete.
Yeah, it's still early in the game. No sense taking a chance on 3rd down and forcing one into traffic. So I like the wise play he made there. Get it to the sideline out of bounds where no one's going to have a chance on it.
This is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance.
Well, not too long ago, Charles, that would have been a new NFL record. But instead, it's shy of setting the record, which is 66, but still from 65 away, one of the longest kicks in league history.
And that puts him in elite company in the NFL. Only a few have ever even attempted that, let alone put it through the post. How about his moment? It came together for him, and he delivered.
On 1st and 10, Bishop.
That's complete to Justin Jefferson.
They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. The numbers for him from a week ago: 5 catches, 59 yards, and a touchdown.
And that gives him 9 for the season, and I've been around the game long enough to know this. 10 is the benchmark number, all right? People want to get to there because that really signifies that you've had the year that you've been looking for and also gives you respect around the league.
That one a first down pickup of 8. Operating from the gun, Bishop.
To the right side and complete to Jefferson.
And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 14 yards there and a Denver first down. Okay, so now the question, how did he get that wide open?
Well, we both know that he shouldn't, because from the time they handed out scouting reports before this game, He was circled, starred, everything. Find him, cover him. But sometimes you can scheme a guy open. You put the receivers in a bunch. Maybe you move some motion. Maybe you put him on the backside of a formation, and all of a sudden you've got a better matchup. Every now and then, the offensive guys, they figure a way to get him open, even with everyone keeping eyes on him.
And that's certainly a guy they want to keep trying to scheme open.
The Broncos hit 11-3 on the year. Well, they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So, they just want to come out and play well for their faithful. I expect them to do just that.
They go play action here on first down. He finds his man, complete. It's Day. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Again, he'll drop to throw.
Middle of the field to Jefferson.
Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be second down.
Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his third completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities.
And a top priority for the defense has got to be finding ways to cover him. And I don't think you can have one basic coverage to get it done. You have to throw a number of coverages at him, make him think as he's running downfield, and hope you can create a little bit of havoc.
Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Day. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And it'll be fourth down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on third down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
So a return of serve, so to speak, here on the second drive of our game as they respond to that opening field goal with 3 of their own.
I like that. Go a little tennis on me.
I know you. You like to mix it up with sports.
They crack a forehand back out and they get a backhand. What was the serve? What was the return on?
It was a backhand.
I like that.
Really good backhand.
With some nice top spin on the little bit. I love it. Almost a mirror image when you really get down to it. I thought that was pretty good stuff.
Off the play fake, it's Ritter. Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete. When you look at this Bronco defense,
and they find themselves just outside the top 10 in the league against the pass, currently bringing up the number 11 spot.
And since this is such a good unit of covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typically what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Ritter will set up to throw it. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
Here's A.J. Cole now to punt this one away. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. A big kick, 50 yards that time with a return of 4. And the Broncos take over, first down and 10. So the Broncos come back out as we give you a look at the playoff race in the AFC.
And the division title, that's out of reach. We know that. This is as good a spot, Charles, as they're going to get. That first wild card and the number 5 overall seed.
Partner's not out of the question, especially with the 7 seeds that they have now in the playoffs. If you do win and the other wild card teams win in the first round, you could find yourself with a home game in the divisional round. Now, we know that's not likely, but it's not out of the question. Bottom line, you have to win to put yourself in that position.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards to pick up there.
That's his first catch of the game and an impressive one against multiple defenders.
And how about that start? Really aggressive. Yeah, there was double coverage out there, but that didn't stop them at all. They went right at it and defeated it on that play.
On 1st and 10, it's Bigsby.
And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Back to throw. Bishop.
A quick throw there is incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And this one is no good. He missed it. And in this first quarter of play, this will remain a tie ball game. Well, he does have a good leg. I'll give him that. But not that good.
Not by a long shot.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then...
What's that, my daughter? What's that? You eat something?
They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a
You going to grandma's house tonight, or you spending the night again?
Here's Ritter.
Okay, remember I'm picking you up in the morning because you got to go pass off the food to the homeless. I mean food to people.
Well, many times when
Yup, tomorrow's that day. Yup, tomorrow's that day. And yes, you will be helping. And yes, you will be helping. None of that, I'm sitting up there on my phone looking pretty.
Instead, they keep losing yardage and losing yardage.
You heard me?
Themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
All right.
They need 18 yards here on third down. Ritter. And that is incomplete.
That's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
On fourth down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. Denver's offense now set to go. And they were in field goal range last time out but couldn't connect.
And it's early in the game, so I don't think that the confidence just goes entirely out of, running your kicker back out there. But let's face it, some coaches have a little bit less patience for that than others. Let's see if they call the game differently now in terms of what they do on drives and not try and settle for field goals.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
So the ball moves from their own 41 to the other 41 here for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Bishop. And incomplete. You look at this Buffalo defense, and they played well against the pass, currently ranked 7th in the NFL.
And the easy thought process is that stopping the run is the least of their problems because they're facing the #1 passing team in the NFL. But if they don't stop the run as well, then that just opens up the passing game even more. They've got to do both.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They'll look to throw again. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Deion Henley. And the Bills will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. So the interception there. And, Charles, I'd imagine that's something you can maybe live with in December, but not come January.
And I love how you make the distinction there. You're talking about regular season versus the postseason, the playoffs. Because these guys, they've already clinched a playoff spot, but they know, looking ahead, when they get into the postseason, they've got to take better care of the football because turnovers in that situation, they really become magnified.
2nd and 10 now. It's Ritter. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. They're going to come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
interception here as they fail to connect on third. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to gather the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. The Broncos about set to go on offense. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple of shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, their goal is not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down. From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6. Back to throw. Bishop. That's going to be caught by Bigsby. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 3-3, a tight one after one on EA Sports. Second quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football as they've got it with a third down and less than a yard. Looking to throw. Bishop. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 7 catches for him now in his last one.
Eastern on ESPN News and ESPN Plus in English and Spanish. With the main card at 3 Eastern on pay-per-view. To order, go to ESPNplus.com/PFL. All right, we're headed off to Indianapolis for the Combine. Is that our next stop? I'll be here Monday, Tuesday. I'll be in Indy. Reeling and dealing? Yeah, listening. Yeah, little shrimp cocktail at St. Hello. Emergency shrimp cocktail. Here we go, baby. All right, have a great weekend. First take starts now.
Damn it, this is first take, but you know what that means? Honesty is not only the best policy, but it is absolutely mandatory. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm tired as hell. I've been traveling all over the place. I've had no sleep. But damn it, if I'm going to call out players but not showing up, I'll be damned if I'm not going to show up. It's first take. Wendy's in the house. My man Big Turk is showing up. Molly showed up. He takes a Friday off. And your boy is here. All access. Live from Minnesota, baby. Minneapolis. This is what it's all about. This is what it's all about. It's Stephen A. and the crew. Guess what? You know what I'm going to say, right?
Make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
And he's got it. And he tried quite good there. Tackle to take out the line. Sets it up nicely. First and goal was a pickup of 14. He did it there after the catch. He looked the ball in and then tried to get him to the goal line. What a nice tackle to get him down. But they're set up well now. First and goal at the 1. The kicker fest so far, all points via field goals. They're hoping to change that right here. Bigsby will score. Touchdown, Broncos. Finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
That's what running backs want to be in today's NFL. A complete pass, 3 down, stay on the field, running and catching. He gets it done.
And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. Just a lone field goal for them so far, trailing 10-3 as they come up first and 10.
Brian Windhorst here with us. Benjamin Perkins will be here in a minute. Stephen A., as you mentioned, obviously in Minnesota for the All Access tonight. Big game. Bucks at T-Wolves. Looking forward to that. And Karl Anthony Towns will also be joining us live, so looking forward to talking to him as well. How we doing, guys?
Ritter off to play fake.
First of all, Molly, you look very nice. Snow White, you look very, very nice. Congratulations with that. Very nice. Okay. Wendy, you know, Wendy, I mean, I got to get on you. I mean, you look dapper. Don't get me wrong. The blaze is nice. And the shirt. But I've noticed something about you. You're one of the rare individuals individuals that has shown up on First Take, and you're never, ever wearing a tie. Now, you do understand that there is a stint on First Take. We don't play that, Whitney. So, I mean, it's a beautiful mall out here in the Twin City. Do I need to go and get you some ties? I'm happy.
Wait, before you jump in here, Wendy, Stephen A., you gotta admit, though, his hair is always tight. He's always has a nice jacket. So he always looks clean. Like, I think he gets away with the no tie. And it's still...
He's the only guy whose hair looks better. He's the only guy whose hair looks better than Top Gun himself, J.J. Redick. I mean, I got to give it to Wendy on that. I know what I'm saying.
Wendy, do you do your hair or just on the cup style now?
Series before you get out there. Hey, let's get
come on,
together.
Molly. I'm a low-maintenance guy. First off, Molly, I want to welcome Stephen A. to Upper Midwest in February. We're always happy to have you. Come back anytime. And this is your show, Mr. Smith. If you wanted to, I usually save the tie for countdown. But if that's what you prefer, you will not see me on the show.
I just want you. I don't mind it from time to time. I just want you reminded the audience how dapper you can be. First Take, we have a standard. I know Damian Woody tried to lower it a little bit because he tried to show up with the crew necks and stuff. Now we're not having that, okay? We're not having that. All right,
terrific so far. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. Well, on that punt, we've got a man shaken up. And not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. Bigsby with a carry to begin the series. And that closed up quickly there as he gets it up only to about the 17. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Bishop being chased out left. Now he's free to midfield. And down right around the 37. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. Operating from the gun. Bishop. He finds his man. Complete. It's Day. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it'll be 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Bishop. And he will find his man on the outside. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 22-yard line. Looking to throw. Bishop. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. He finds his man. Complete. That's Day. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And the Broncos are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here's a give to Bigsby.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Bigsby once more. And this time he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the 2nd time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack. And you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line. And he's able to take it into the end zone.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 17-3.
The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
The Bills offense coming out, ready to take over.
See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack.
And while all of that was going on with the sack, it appears, unfortunately, we have an injured player. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside.
On the return, Carter. 47-yard punt, a return of 4.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Bishop looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Day. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 2.
And he'll get it down to the 47 here. He has enough for the first down, and the keeper a gain of 6. Back to throw. Bishop.
Over the middle, that's caught by Chase.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
Looking to throw. Bishop. Wide open receiver complete. And he's brought down at the 19 after a gain of 19. First down in the red zone. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
And it's caught.
And the Broncos are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. And they'll try to run the option here.
Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver.
Justin Jefferson.
As the first half is winding down.
And the Broncos would extend their lead here just before halftime. And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together.
A run on first down, but it's not going to get him much. Maybe a yard, and that's all. So we've reached halftime here. Let's throw in a broadcaster cliche, shall we? Both teams looking for a gift on Christmas Eve. As we sit.
All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And as this offense makes their way back out, it's AFC playoff race time as we give you a look.
And you can see they're in 2nd place in the division, but they have clinched postseason football. That's the important thing. They currently have the best record among the wild card contenders, but they want to make sure they finish this season strong.
And isn't that the case each and every year about one division that ends up being the top-loaded division? And unfortunately this year, it's theirs. But you could spin it and say, hey, they've been tested, and they've beaten a lot of good teams already. They will be prepared for the playoffs.
Throwing on first down, Bishop. This one brought in by Jefferson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right in a yard. Second down in a yard. Off the play fake, Bishop. Incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. On third down, here's Bigsby. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. Back to throw. Bishop. He will find his man Chase complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Looking to throw. Bishop. So no gain on the play, and that'll bring up second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. He's going to have the hook up here to Chase. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He's got his target. That's complete. And the Broncos are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2. Back to throw. Bishop flushed out right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Broncos take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll increase their lead to 28. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. So here's the Bills offense now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
And the Broncos get there and take him down. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. Here's A.J. Cole now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Just a yard return there after a punt of 49. And they will take over 1st and 10. Jamar Chase hoping to be at center stage yet again as the offense returns to the field. They have to like what they've gotten from him in this game.
Think about the accumulation of catches.
8.
The yards per catch now, because you're getting more than a first down every time he's touching the ball. This is the kind of game you want when you're able to throw it out wide.
Absolutely. Over 100 yards, has the 8 catches. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And he comes back with one complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 36 yards on the play. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Operating from the gun, Bishop. Middle of the field to Jefferson. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Bills' 26-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
And this one right back into the hands of Jefferson. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Looking for Chase on the out route. He's got him. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Now a handoff to Bigsby.
And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Looking to throw on second down. Bishop to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You got to be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well because of that.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown.
Justin Jefferson.
His 104th career touchdown, one shy of Tim Brown on the all-time list.
And the Broncos have taken a 5-touchdown lead.
Extra point right down the middle, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
And now out come the Bills.
Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
On play action, here's Ritter.
That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Williams. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Ritter will set up to throw it.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Ritter.
That is caught. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 22-yard line.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Buffalo.
They go back to the ground with Williams.
Brought down at the 20. We're just looking at the scoreboard and where we're at in the 3rd quarter. I don't know that it's going to matter much at this point, CD, but these small runs on the ground, they're not going to get it done.
No, they're not. And right now, the guys stopping the run have been superior in this ball game, giving them no openings, no seams, and now they've got this game well in hand.
Ritter throwing on 3rd down.
And this is going to be incomplete. Good work by that Bronco defense, and it leads to a 4th down. And Gay knocks this one through. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. I'm kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit 3rd quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag? You just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got to jump here.
Neutral zone infraction, defense. baby. This ain't good enough for us.
And the movement there coming from the middle of the line.
And you understand he wants to get off the ball quickly, but the ball's right in front of him. He has to watch it move first.
And he will find his man on the end route, complete. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. 1 quarter remains here in Week 16. Welcome back now to Denver. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair.
Here's Bigsby.
And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
2nd and 9.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
And Bigsby once more. And he'll be stopped at the 46. Gain of 3.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
On 3rd down, Bishop shakes off the sack. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Sharp. And he's brought down, but not before a gain of 13, down to the 13. 1st and 10 in the red zone. Looking to throw. Bishop. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Day. Touchdown. A great play there. With touchdown number 7 on the year.
And the Broncos look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter.
Point after, right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here.
And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss.
Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
At the 28-yard line.
Ritter to throw it. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Ritter.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Here's A.J. Cole now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. They'll send this away into the Rocky Mountain Night, and it's a good one. 51 yards on the punt there. And out will come the offense as they take over.
And the football going back over to the Denver Broncos.
We find ourselves here in the midst of a one-sided affair. A lot of fill time down the stretch, Mr. Davis.
So we could talk about food because that is something that you and I
we share that.
We enjoy our time at the table. So maybe the best steakhouses in the city, but in all seriousness, the performances that we've seen this year, we've seen a bunch of great ones, and it's going to be hard to parse who's going to win the MVP.
Yeah, it really is.
Is it going to be a runner? Is it going to be a thrower? Can a defender finally win it this season? Those are the things that we could probably discuss.
And collectively, this is about as dominant of a performance as you could hope for on both sides of the football.
Might have to put it number 1 for what we've seen this season.
Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle.
He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40.
Here now, 2nd and 4. Another run by Bigsby.
And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. They to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described, manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage, they're powering through, and they're controlling this game.
Now a quick throw into the hands of Jefferson.
And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play.
But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment.
From the gun on third down, Bishop. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. On first down, Bishop.
Open man is Chase, complete.
So the completion good for 6 yards, and that's going to bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 16-yard line.
They'll look to throw again.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
From the gun on third down, Bishop.
Out route to Jefferson, and he's got it. And he will have the Broncos first down. He needed 5. He got it barely, as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
On the carry, Bigsby.
A nice display of power, but it only takes him to the 7. He's dropped there.
2nd and 6 with the ball on the 7.
For gain of 4, it's now 2nd and 6 at the 7-yard line.
A run here with Bigsby.
And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. Out of the gun now on third down. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. So now on 4th down, Sean Payton's going to turn it over to the field goal unit. From the right hash, this from 33. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will extend their lead even further.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3, and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
The Bills offense back out onto the field. Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses have put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Here's Ritter.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself.
Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away.
Personal foul. Roughing a kicker. Defense.
That hurts. If it was running into the kicker, wouldn't be a first down. Roughing, it is a first.
And just think about the differences between the two. Running into the kicker.
He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Aaron Donald. He's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues.
Well, this was a blowout supported by both sides of the ball today, Charles. It would be easy to look at the offense and say, man, they were clicking, and they were, but don't forget about the effort by this defense as well.
Yeah, they weren't going to let up just because the lead was saved. They wanted to play as big a part in this game as their offense did in making this blowout. They needed to be noticed as well, and they played accordingly.
So for Denver, the wins keep coming as this one moves them to 12-3 on the year. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Philadelphia Eagles. Meanwhile, for Buffalo,
this loss really hurts their playoff chances as they drop to 7-8 with 2 games left.
And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Foxborough to face off against the New England Patriots. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
You